God sent this message to you right now, where you are. If you can't see this now, save this to your favorites and watch it later, because you're not going to want to miss this. God is telling you to stay the course that you so badly want to end or change. You've been a type of serial monogamist, meaning you've been in one relationship after another, probably with very little time in between. The problem is that people give up on you quickly because they are a reflection of how easily you give up in a relationship. And love is patient, and love is kind, and it's slow to anger. It does not boast. Love is a treasure, and when you find it, you don't disrespect it by thinking that it's replaceable and not being fully invested, being easy to walk away, easy to anger, easy to tempt, instead of understanding that love, you want to make the world a better place? I know you do. I know you're a loving person. I know you're kind. But so many of us think that to make the world a better place, we need to do something radical or open a nonprofit or something. But in truth, the greatest and highest service is to love another with all your heart, the way that they need to be loved, not the way that you express your love, because that might look different than what they need from you right now, and vice versa. This message has found you because it's time for you to stop running away when things get hard. I'm picking up like anxious attachment, avoidant attachment, these cycles, this hot and cold. It's not that you love too much. It's that you don't know how to love. Because love, at its purest form, is service. So if you want to make the world a better place, love your partner from a place of humility and from a place of service, not seeking to make them wrong, but going into every conversation saying, I want to be wrong about this narrative I'm creating, these thoughts that I'm having. I want to express them to you, but first we need to create a safe and sacred space where you can just actively listen, which means to listen without responding or without interrupting, fully letting you let it all out, and then vice versa, without judging, without pushing away, without resisting, without anything. Just active listening from a softened heart that seeks not to make another wrong, but actually much rather prefers to be wrong about what they're thinking or the stories and narratives they're creating, because all of the internal and external drama in our life will always point us back to a wound that is unhealed. We project it onto the partner. Most of the time, if not 9 times out of 10, we're going to project a wound that hasn't just been a repetitive pattern in our romantic relationships, which they have, but also what your father was to you if you're a woman, or what your mother was to you if you're a man. If your mother was harsh and critical of you, you might end up with a partner who's constantly nagging or nitpicking or critical of you. If you had a father that was emotionally unavailable, that never expressed to you how much he loves you or how special you are, which every little girl deserves, then you most likely have had a partner where you choose someone who's emotionally unavailable, because what the inner child is doing is it's driving the seat of your consciousness unconsciously, and it has completely taken over, looking for father that does not see her, does not treasure her, and feels just emotionally unattainable. And that little girl inside chooses another emotionally unavailable man to prove to herself that if she can make this one stay, this one love her the way she needs to be loved, then she will once and for all prove that she is in fact worthy of love. This is nonsense. At some point, you need to become aware of the psychosis, of the literal unhealthy decisions, dysfunctional decisions, which is a nice word for toxic decisions that you are making, where you are completely obsessed with your partner, where you have constantly this anxious attachment of, if they don't text back within 2 or 3 hours, you're literally losing it. It comes to the point that you need to be very aware of this pattern. Like I had to become aware of this pattern. I had to become the mother and the father to the little girl that was constantly seeking validation out of herself, specifically through the validation, the approval, the love, the lust of men. Till I realized I'm creating this myself. No one is doing it to me. I'm creating this myself because I'm still trying to convince my father that I am special and I am worthy of his time and that I am lovable, which to him I never was. But I have come to learn that when people exit your life, it's always protection, because causing more harm would happen if they stayed. So become aware of what's dysfunctional and don't be so quick to walk away, but actually, from a place of humility, serve your partner and help to heal one another, because that's what a relationship is all about.